Hello, my name is Jenee Hensley. I am on a little bit of a different format, as you can tell. Today I'm going to be talking to you about why I feel that high schools and colleges should encourage and both require their students to take an automotive course, whether that be learning how to drive or how to do basic car maintenance. I advocate for both of those classes as they are beneficial to students in very many ways. I feel that I know quite a bit about this topic to talk to you about this, given that as a student I feel that I've taken a lot of electives that, to be honest, have been a waste of my time. I do feel that a lot of elective students take both in high school and college might not give them knowledge they might need or that they'll use in their long term, even after they complete the course. Also, I am well versed in cars. I am a daughter of a mechanic. I have grown up around cars all my life, and I have a lot of friends that are also mechanics that are certified by brands such as Dodge, Ford, and Honda. My overview of my points for today is that I believe that taking an automotive course benefits students in the way that it helps students develop their learning styles. It also makes them both smarter financially and as relatively new car owners. It also gives students the exposure to potential careers in case of the event that college is not for them, which, as most students will find out, college may not be for them. My first point is that taking an automotive course develops students' learning styles. My evidence for this is that hands-on learning, according to supportingeducation.org, states that a survey by Harris Interactive for Everest College revealed that 52% of its participants stated that active participation through hands-on training was the most beneficial method for them to learn as students. Of course, an automotive class is not something that can be taken online. It cannot be learned through notes, it cannot be taught through a textbook, it cannot be reviewed through note cards, etc. It is simply something that somebody must learn hands-on, because repetition is the best style of learning, especially when people have the supervision of somebody who's trained in case of the event that they make mistakes. A lot of people will argue, of course, that students will make mistakes and, what if it's dangerous and what if it's costly? But I would have to argue that most people that already have a mechanic interest, they were supervised by somebody who knew what they were doing. They were also taught the right way and they were able to make mistakes, and that's how they learn. People learn through mistakes. Through learning mistakes, people will become both smarter, both as students and as car owners. Students will always have their cars at school, but they will not always have the supervision of their parents. They will not always be able to call a tow truck. They will not always be able to get a ride. This is why it's very important for students to learn hands-on and make mistakes the first time instead of making mistakes when it could be fatal. According to MasterDrive.com, even topping off the fluids, including engine oil, cooling liquid, brake fluid, power steering, and transmission fluid, can assure the major systems in somebody's car can work properly and will save somebody frequent visits to their mechanics. With this knowledge, it will benefit students way beyond their completion of the course. This leads me to my next point, that students become smarter both financially and smarter car owners is the result of taking an automotive course. According to MasterDrive.com, knowing as much as possible, as much as you can possibly take in about knowing how your vehicle works inside and outside, will help prevent costly breakdowns. And it can be costly to not be a smart car owner. For example, most automotive mechanics at your basic local stores, such as Goodyear, etc., will try to upcharge and press you into services that you may not need and will rack up hundreds of dollars on a bill that could simply be tens of dollars. However, some might say that it is more costly to buy everything you need to fit your car to fix your car when it breaks down. However, I have to argue, both through personal experience and witnessing others, is that buying your own supplies is better than spending hundreds of dollars on repairs that may not be under full warranty. So when you learn how to fix a car, these tasks become repeated tasks. If a student finds interest in mechanics, then it could lead them onto a fulfilling career in the world of mechanics, whether that be mechanical services such as auto body shops or even mechanical engineering. According to The Balance, it's a financial reporting website that states 70% of Americans will study at a 4-year college, but less than 2/3 will graduate with a degree, and 30% of first-year students will drop out after their first year of college. If these students are going to drop out, then what are they going to do with their lives? But through taking electives such as an automotive course, they might find a career path that fits them. The average median income for mechanics of all categories, according to BLS.gov, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, is $42,090. That's $20,000 less than the average annual income of the United States, reported in 2019, which means that there are opportunities to increase your income well beyond the 6 figures, which are typical of mechanical engineers that work for car companies such as Toyota, Dodge, and Ford. Some people might think that mechanical jobs are a waste of somebody's potential and lead to dead ends. However, I know a lot of successful people that have not gone the traditional route, and also according to money.usnews.com, mechanic and repair jobs rank number 7th among the top jobs to have in the United States. Mechanic jobs are not a waste of time and lead to a lot of opportunities for advancement within its field. As I've talked to you about these points, I would like you to reflect on the electives that we have the opportunity to vote and put into our schools. Again, I'd like to review what I talked about. Today I talked about why students should enroll into automotive-related courses because I believe that it helps students develop their learning styles and helps them in their other courses. It makes them smarter financially and as somewhat new car owners more knowledgeable, and it gives them exposure to different career paths that can lead them to success. Thank you.